Welcome everybody to GetRoaring. Rory. Fancy meeting you here. It's time for some more NHL. Um, yeah, we're in the off season still. I know it didn't progress that far last time, but what I'd like to do is evaluate where our lineup is right now. Do we need to move things around? Do we need to change where we are in terms of players and positions? So let's evaluate our positions starting from the top. In our top 5 centers, I think we're good. The hope is that Athanasiou can become a second line center. We have the opportunity to possibly move things around, trade him out, and then get something that's more skilled. So that's one potential. Left wingers, well, I think we're good with these two. Maybe. The question is should we just go into the season with them and see how it goes? Or do we make a move now and change our team? So that's one thing. The other benefit we could do if we wait to this into the season is we can get some scouting reports on other players and then see how they mesh with our coach. Sip of coffee there. Because of them, so we have these two as high powered. We still have our second liners, which could be firsts. We'll have to mix and match. It looks like we're set there. Now at this point, we have Klingberg and Pareko are 1-2. We have contract offers in for both of them to extend. Same with Juice. Colin Miller doesn't want an extension, so that's a question. Boychuk is back again. And so is why not Ben Sherratt for this year, but he doesn't want an extension either. So our defense is going to change next year whether we like it or not. Now, in the system, we have defensemen coming up. Some of them are, like we have Olofsson. Well, we have guys that we've signed that are that could be something. They could be replacements. We also have guys like Knight that we've drafted and Barron, who will come up eventually, hopefully. Their overalls are a little low right now, but they're both still teenagers, so we have a lot on defense that could be something someday. But if we want to win now, or at least try and win again, we may need to exchange some stuff. So my thought is, unless somebody offers us something amazing, that we just push into the start of the season and see what happens there. Because I think we're good for depth. I think we've got that covered. So I think we should. Well, let's double check our coaches and our scouts and see if that's okay. See if everybody. Yep. So we got coaches, and they're signed for like 3 years. So unless we have to fire the coach for some reason, we're going to be committing to this scheme. Scouts were all booked up. Okay. So let's get flying. I mean, I'm thinking if we need to make a trade with the big boys, we do it after we know a little bit more about our coach and in terms of players and so on. I find it easier with this game to do it that way than do it in the off season and take a guess, because if I get a guy that, especially if I just changed coaches, if I didn't change coaches, it might be a little different, but just changing coaches, I need to know more information. So let's give this a month. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, do we have any contract offers out? That's the question. Let's check that. We have 3. Okay, so let's do a little more like day by day here and see what happens. Because we have contract offers out. They may be RFAs, but just give it a few days here. Okay. Juice re-signed. It's probably the defenseman, really. Okay, so it looks like Klingberg resigned. That's good. Borrego resigned. Very good. Okay, I think we're good now. So let's sim up to September 13th. I believe that's usually when the off season ends. Right into September. Let's go. First round, Schnar. No, definitely not. Forbort for a first rounder. I don't think so. 2 first rounders for Cam Fowler. Oh, that's a big deal. Oh, let's at least look at it. Forget how old Cam Fowler is. That's the question. 29. Yeah. I mean, he's good. No. I mean, that's pretty huge. No. They really want that deal. Okay, well, it looks like Paul Stastny was dealt with Palat and Alexiak for a first, Danabi and a third. Okay. JVR for Pollock and Brabick. First and Schnar for no. Okay, now we're gonna get the Winnipeg trying to give us JVR deals. JVR is gonna get traded, I bet you. Everly for a first and a second. No. I would have done the Fowler deal over that. No again. Miku Koivu for a first and a third. I like Miku Koivu, but when I'm trying to build a team, I think he's in the plus 35 range. Tyler Myers, $6 million for 3 years for being tall. For Pollock in a fifth. No. Let's take a look. It's on. Wow, that's Tristan Davis's scheme. Again, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I like big defensemen, but Max Pacioretty, no. Okay, they did deal Miku Koivu for Honka. The other Honka, I think. This. Connor Murphy. They rate him as 78 overall. Okay, well, not for a second. We'll see what happens. He looks like a depth piece, and I don't think a depth. Got to be working our top 4 for a second. Oh, good. Expected profits. Profits over people. All right. Let's see what the owner wants us to do. Sellouts. I'm to be a sellout. 85% of available suites. Team store needs to be a little nicer, so it's a money year. Let's take a look at our lines. We'll do the best lines. Our first line is basically just go in there and score. That's our first line. As most should be, I suppose. Double snipers and a playmaker. Alrighty. I feel as though we have like too much depth right now, but Ovechkin is around for 1 year, and we're gonna get injuries, so we'll see what happens, I guess. I have too many big boys up top, is what it looks like. I like this mix. Why not Ben Sherratt's with Colin Miller? The Juice and Boychuk on the third pair. I like that too. Our defense looks good. Special teams. Well, I want this to be just overly nasty. That looks overly nasty. I'm good with that. Way forward, that doesn't make sense. Why Arvidsson is not up there. And we can put Juice back here. There we go. Oh, a +5 on our second unit. I like it! Power play's dangerous. Alright, so we got some administration to do. Let's make sure our scouts are okay. And we'll handle all that our owner wants to make in terms of the monies. Sign scouts. Let's see what we got. Regions. Okay, not everybody's going to be doing all this stuff. So we need somebody for the NHL Atlantic who's good with the Atlantic. Probably one of those Atlantic guys down there. You there. Oh wait, that's NHL. NHL. A minus A. Now we'll move you. Going to change region. NHL. And Atlantic. So now we got our NHL Pacific, Central, Metro Atlantic, and then we got AHL Central North, Atlantic. Do we need Pacific? Somebody I think has to go to the O. So one of these two probably. So you're gonna stay in the Atlantic, I think. You're gonna go to the Pacific. Change regions. I'll put them in the AHL Pacific. Oh. And one of these two needs to go to the O, I think. Send you to the O. Change region. CHL to the O. Okay, we got 2 in the O, 2 in the Q, 2 in the dub. This one needs to go to Buckley. Needs to go to the U.S. Central, because like I mean, it's not. I guess it's not a hard and fast thing, but I notice with the U.S. You see the West has like 17 players, or the East has like another 17 players, 16 players, but the Central has a ton. So, which doesn't make sense to me because like you'd think they'd be scouting the college ranks, and Boston's pretty important there, but I don't know, whatever. I know Wisconsin is a big thing and so on. Alright, so 2 in Russia's fine. 1 in SHL, 1 in Liga. Something, is that right? Change region. I think that's correct. Yeah, Liga's correct. Okay, I think we're good. Scouts are good. Coaches are all happy-ish. Yeah, they're happy. And now for the marketing side of it. So we have to upgrade and maintain. Actually, let's set our budget first. Marketing, we gotta ramp down the season ticket advertising. Let's ramp up the ticket sales. It's an easy 1-for-1 there. And then operations budget. See, I never see the point in scout travel because I don't move them around. I'm not that micromanaging with that one. Not that much of a micromanager. Advertising is important. Promotions, somewhat so. I do like to give an extra few bucks onto the budgets for... Actually, coaches will probably be pretty static, so you can just give it a little bit. And then the rest we need to put into arena operations and then advertising. So arena operations first. And let's go upgrade the stuff that the boss wanted, and that'll give us a bit more. So upgrade and maintain. And he wanted the team store upgraded, so let's do that. We can always move cash around if we need more. Start with the, well, let's do the bathrooms, because those, well, people do terrible things to public washrooms. Especially at a hockey game. Wash your hands. Goodness sake, wash your hands. And not even in COVID times. Please, just, you touch things, wash your hands. Alright, so that's good there. Let's go back to our operations budget. Now we have a bit extra there, and the big boss is going to be like pretty happy. So put that all into advertising. Any extra we can throw into promotions. Because we want to bring up the notoriety of our team, right? We want to get them known, and that's what advertising does. I avoided that for like years. I didn't really think it was a big deal. But then I realized one time I set it higher, and my team made more money quicker, and it's good to know. Alright, we need to sell, I think it was executive suites, so let's lower the price on those. Let's double check with the owner guy. Yep, suites. Okay. Now, let's advance to just after the preseason, so we can settle any waiver stuff that we need to do. In worst case scenario, if we need to make a trade or whatnot, we can. Okay, we got an extra few bucks for that. Nope, we're good. Auto assign promotion nights, because that's another thing I don't care to micromanage. Sip of coffee there. Alright, teams must be salary cap compliant. That's stuff we have to manage. And the waivers on October 2nd. So we have to get our waiver stuff settled between here and the start of the season. And that's what I like to try and get my depth forward set up. Probably saw this from previous season. But let's take a look at what we got. Alright. See, we got a lot of skill. Like a lot of skill. I want to see what kind of damage these guys can do. See if Wheel does a little better with, yep, okay. Wheel does better with the chemistry. I just want to make sure that our power play was set up in the nasty way that we set it, and scratched. So we have a right wing, and we have a center. We need a defenseman up. So let's go to roster moves. I like a winger, a center, a defenseman. Just makes life easier when injuries come about. I mean, obviously you can get more than one injury in more than one position, but in this case. So we'll bring up Olofsson and hope that's a good choice. Let's edit lines. They're fine. It's the monsters that we need to fix. Best lines. William Carrier. Actually, let's go to roster moves. I just want to check something out. Take a look at the bottom of the barrel here. Sven Berchi is on a 2A. You would have to go through waivers. It's 28. Pretty good. Okay. Yeah. I think we keep it the way it is. Although Carrier looks good, we'll see how he does in the AHL. There may be a chance for him to come up in the season. Alright, I think I'm pretty happy with that. So let us proceed to the season. And we'll do our, not the Not the season, not the first game of the season, but we'll do the home opener. So let's go up to versus Vancouver. We got a lot of got a couple Brantford games and a game against the Leafs. So we'll get a few slow sims in here to start the season. Start out with our. We lost the first one. I mean, I don't know. First 10 games. I've said it before. First 10 games can be a bit of a wash. People get used to stuff, and we might have to move things around. We'll see. Timo Meier scoring a power play goal. Mark Scheifele following close behind, but Henrique comes back on Staylock, of course. Brandon Carlo ties it up. But Butstad, not having any of that, puts one in on Katahat. There we go, that's the first. We're up 3-2. 13 shots on, power play does nothing. Their power play does nothing. Arvidsson pots one. We're up 4-2. Power play for us, nothing doing. I mean, we got two pretty good power play units. You'd think they... Anyway. Just keep going. I think we got the one. Shots are about even. Vancouver was on the power play there. Looks like they've got a little bit of a momentum swing in their favor. But Staylock is locking it down. Staying locked. Alright. 4-2 victory for our home opener. Staylock was the man with the 2 goals against average, 25 saves, 925 save percentage. Butstad, 1 goal. And Klingberg had 2 assists. Way to sneak in there, Klingberg. Making a difference. Right. Athanasiou has been injured with a mild concussion. Fantastic. Oh, and we lost. Oh boy. Okay, well. Boy. See, that. What the. What? Boy, okay. For some reason it works with Peary, but nobody else. Okay. Well. I hate to give that up, but Timo Meier is going to get pissed. Oops. Does this look like? No. That's how we're going to go, I guess. I'm not a... Okay. Just shuffle things around here a little. If we put somebody in other than Connolly. Scratched. Juice it. What is going on? Okay. Apparently Gustav Olofsson is in. I'd rather give... What's he anyway? I'd rather give him a shot over Boychuk. Boychuk was depth for last season. We're just hanging on to him because he's depth for this season, really. Like, he was top 4 last season, but to me he's a top 6 this season. We're getting use out of him. Maybe we can flip him at some point if it doesn't work out. I just gotta check our power play. I don't think I fixed that after everybody was like injured there all of a sudden. Hooray for depth. Special teams. See, that's no. Okay. Teravainen, we got a playmaker. And want Ovi up here. Teravainen we'll put down here. Klingberg we'll go with there. Wheel will replace with Juice. Our forward playmaker. We need a sniper up here. And then Nolachari is going to get taken out for probably one of the other snipers, maybe Peary? Okay. That'll do. Donkey, that'll do. Okay. How long are those injuries for? Let's take a look. Injury report! Returning October 12th to Arvidsson and Athanasiou is still pending evaluation, so that's not going to be good. But Arvidsson will get back in like 4 days. Fully healthy. So let's bring it up to Montreal and see if he heals up by then. Really, it might just be one game for Arvidsson. Oh, Sven Baertschi's out. Alright. Shuffle everybody around again. It just feels like we have way too much talent on the top 6. Way too much. Which normally is not a bad thing, but still have to manage everything. Alright. Especially like with Timo Meyer. It concerns me that he's going to get frustrated. But I also made my choice by signing Ovechkin, so, you know. Put Yarncrook there. Is it better? No, it's worse. Okay. So much worse. Okay. Let's check the defense. Juice is in. Check the special teams. Power play. For some reason, things just get all mashed up here. Teravainen. Timo Meyer. Switch him out. Now, this is where Nolachari might... No, he's a two-way forward. Would that be better? Definitely this would be better. Nolachari is a two-way. Okay, so we need Juice in there. Wheel, play it now. Arvidsson, switch it out for Wheel. Wheel's a playmaker. Let's do Peary, I guess? Yarncrook? We could do Yarncrook already out there. Okay. Alright, let's do that. Yes. That is true. Alright, let's get up to here then. Oh. Okay. Scratched or otherwise. Athanasiou is healthy to go. He's up to an 84 now. Stop. Jake McCabe. What do you got? 28 years old. 27. Defense pairing 2. Interesting. What do you want? You want a second and a third. If I can... Do you want Boychuk? I doubt it, but... Defense. They want any of my defense? No, they want all the young guys. Yeah, I don't think that works. I don't know. You know what? Let's scout him a little more. That might hinder the deal, but let's do a complete scout on him and see what happens. They may offer us a deal again. We'll see. Alright, I needed to change my lineup because I think Athanasiou. 5 points in 5 games for Ovi. Probably not a bad choice there. Alright. So let's put Yarn Crook up here. We have 3 dangerous lines here. Sven Berchi, Peary. I'll put Wheel back in there. At least brings it to 0. Olafson, Boychuk. Again, Boychuk at this point to me is just depth. Oh, that's what we traded for, is a top 4-ish defenseman last season, and then depth this season. I don't think he's going to have any value to trade this season, but that's okay. We'll just get the use out of him that we traded for. First round, Stillman for Niskanen. I think. Yeah, no. No, no. No, 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 no. We're up to 4-1-1, so Sven Berchi's out. That's not the end of the world. He is 4th line and depth. So bring in Connolly. That'll do fine. Well, we're rolling. Sim the game here. I mean, we may not have happy players because of ice time, but we're winning, and winning cures a lot of ills, so. Sip of coffee there. Nothing doing so far against Brantford. Our regional rivals, or at least one of them. There's quite a few now. It's kind of cool. One of the battles of Ontario at this point. One of the many. Tough game. Shots are about even. Goaltenders are holding steady. Oh, there we go. Athanasiou puts one in on Hutchinson. Yarnkirk puts one in on Hutchinson. Power play. So far we're running it. No, I was about to say it. There you go. 2-1. Gibson gives up 1, but he's been amazing this game. Check out the 3 stars, see how we did. Michael Hutchinson, for some reason, gets the first star in the loss. I mean, he made 31 stops, but Gibson only gave up 1 and won the game. I don't know. Anyway. Whatever, 3 stars. Whatever. There we go. So a 2-1 victory. We're 6-1-1 so far. Let's keep going. Simulate up to the next game against Brantford. Oh, and here's the conversation. I want to speak about my ice time. Well, we're going to have to persuade him. Sorry, Timu. Oh, he's angry with me. I know. I know. Oh boy. Oh, it's a lineup outside my office. Ask if he's a team player. Are you a team player? That's right. Victor Arvidsson knows what's up. Anybody else? It's okay. Sven Berchi can hang out. Victor Rask. I don't think I want to take 4 mil. I don't even know how many years that is. Well, we're 9-4-1 coming to the next Brantford game here. See what happens. Playing a lot against Brantford in the first half of the season. I don't think we've seen Buffalo yet. A couple Toronto games coming up. Staylock's in net. Par for the course for simulating. Steen and Holla each bury one. That's a veteran team right there. Oh, but Connolly comes back, speaking of veterans. Oh, but Andrew Shaw. Staylock. You gotta get fired up. This is a regional rival. Not just fired on, as you are. We're heading shots, though. Nothing doing on the power play. Keep rifling them on, though. I mean, at some point this has got to break. One would think. Alright, third period time. This is it, guys. There you go. Teravainen pots one. Power play goal. But Holla gets one right back. Palmieri driving daggers in there, unless a miracle can happen. Oh, but they're like piling on the shots too. I don't even know what our guys are doing. I think they're testing the temperature of the shower already. That was unfortunate for all involved. 3 stars, probably not any of us. That's right. Yep. Yep. All right. Well, let's change up the. Christian Juice has been injured. See, that's unfortunate. I like Christian Juice. Do we need to call We need to call somebody up. How many do we have? Probably 7. What's wrong? Boychuk can go in. I don't get it. What are you talking about? Oh, our goal. Don't tell me. Did Gibson get injured? Nope, Staylock got injured. Okay. The system. Let's bring up Stolars. That way later can get some playtime down in the A. Now we can edit our lines. Okay. Gibson back in there. Put Stolars. Net. And we have issues with our defense. So we're going to have to move this to DFDs. Well, those 2 are staying there. So I guess we're going to have 2 defensive defensemen down here. Not optimal, but yeah, say Livy. And I think our power play needs to be adjusted a lot. What the heck is going on? I don't think I fixed it on the last time I did best lines. So let's put Taylor Hall back here. Klingberg switch with Teravainen. So we have Teravainen, playmaker, sniper. I have like so many playmakers going on here. There we go. That's good. Now we don't have Juice back here, so we'll stay with these guys. It's 5 forwards, but whatever. Best lines for Cleveland. And let's get up to Lethbridge. Let's do Lethbridge for a change. Do a sim there. Maybe we'll call it a day after that one. Staylock is available to play. So let's continue. That's okay. Oh, now we got problems. So we'll have to put. I guess we'll put Stolars back down. That's fine. Hopefully they don't rotate like Staylock in and then. Yeah, it's gonna go through waivers. Yeah, we made it good. Edit lines. Please don't rotate the goalie in. Stay locked there. Probably get injured like straight away like they usually do. Probably gonna rotate him in here and then he'll get injured. Nope, we're good. And Staylock is healthy. Good stuff. Okay. So our record is taking a hit. We started off, we got roaring at the start of the season, but now things have kind of gone a little sideways. So this might be the time that we think about moving one of those big forwards for a top 4D or something like that. Wow. Scoring a power play goal. Michael Del Cole tying it up. Well, we've piled on the shots. See what we can do. Ovechkin putting one in on Lundqvist. Lundqvist and Lethbridge. Power play goal. Good stuff. Probably from the circle. There you go, Ovi. Patrick Kane scores a power play goal. Ties it up. They're still on the power play. It's probably a 5-minute or something. Piling on the shots. Power play for us. No dice. There you go. Connolly puts one in. Can we hold it now? Can we hold it? Almost there, guys. We did. Good stuff. Victory over Lethbridge. Let's check the 3 stars. Wow. 1 goal, 1 assist for Wheel. 1 goal, no assist for Connolly, and Michael Del Cole sneaks in there for Lethbridge. Good victory, 3-2. I think that'll do it for today. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. I'm humbled by the fact that folks watch my videos and appreciate you doing so. Click like if you like the video, if you like the Hamilton Ogres, if you like hockey, if you like, you know, coffee. Pick whatever you like. And please comment below, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when things come up. Thank you for your time. Have yourselves a good one.